Hey guys, what's up? It's Weston with WBank Media. Today we're going to be going over a really basic tutorial on how to run your very first Facebook ad. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Today we're here in Ads Manager in Facebook, and really the first thing that I want to talk about and kind of show you is just the way in which Facebook ads are set up. So the way that they're set up is they're divided into three separate parts or categories, or levels, I guess you could call them too. The first one being campaigns. So campaigns are what is your Facebook objective? What is your business objective on Facebook? Do you want to get more leads? Do you want to get more clicks to your website? Do you want to sell more items on your website? Do you want to get more likes on your page? Whatever it might be, there is an objective that Facebook has for you. Secondly, in the ad set level, this is where we start to get into some of our targeting. Targeting according to location, gender, age, and also some detailed demographics as well. As we get into the ads level, this is where we actually build out the ad that we want to show to people on Facebook. So the graphic, the image, the video, some text, and some headlines. So the very first thing that we need to do in order to create our first Facebook ad is go right over here to the screen button and click Create. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select your objective. So selecting an objective is pretty easy. You just got to say, what is my end goal for this campaign? What do I want my user to take? What action do I want my user to take in the end? And that could be whatever you want it to be. For this example, we're going to be using a really basic traffic campaign. And what traffic does, if you don't know what any of these means, you can go ahead and click or hover your mouse over the icon, and it'll tell you a little bit more context about what it is. So for this example, let's just go with a traffic campaign. And next, we're going to go and name our campaign. So I'll just name this one Traffic and click Continue. Once we click Continue, it'll bring us right here into the campaign level as well. As you can see, here we are in the campaign level. We'll get onto ad set level and then also the ad level. I will mention, if you are someone that is going to be running an ad that are related to credit, employment, housing, social issues, elections, or politics, you're going to want to go ahead and turn on this button. What it is I'll go ahead and show you. What it is it's a bunch of different categories that Facebook declares as special ad categories that restricts your targeting just a little bit. So if you're going to be running any ads related to any of these things, make sure you toggle this on. If you do not and you run the ad, Facebook will reject that ad. So for this example, we're going to turn that off. We're going to scroll down, click Next. So here we are. We just came from the campaign level. We're here at the ad set level, and we have an opportunity to name our ad. Now we're going to want to name this ad set usually whatever it is that you are targeting. So we haven't done that yet. So to do this, go ahead and scroll down. Make sure for this example we're doing traffic, so we want to where we want to drive our traffic is to our website. We have some other things like an app, Messenger, WhatsApp. We're going to be doing just a basic URL for a website. Dynamic creative, what that is Facebook, it allows us to put together different pictures, different headlines, different text or copy in our ad, and make a bunch of different generated combinations to show to our audience. Now, it's not something that we're going to be doing in this video, but I do highly recommend it if you're running an ad for the very first time. We're going to scroll down. We're not going to be putting anything for an offer. And here we can set our daily budget or a lifetime budget. For this, we're just going to keep it as it is. Every day we want to spend $20. Also for the schedule, this is just basically what day do you want your ads to start. So for instance, if I wanted my ad to start going out on Monday the 16th, I would select the 16th and then the time. And once it was approved, it would start automatically running on that day. So let's scroll down here to audience. Make sure before you run a Facebook ad, you have your audience kind of defined. You have a definition of who you want to reach. Over here it has an audience definition, and this will update as we start adding different things to our audience. Now, we're not going to get into custom audiences, but we're going to dive right into a location, age, gender, and some detailed targeting as well. Like I said, this is just a really basic Facebook ad and a really basic tutorial, just taking you through the steps of the things that you need to do in order to create your first Facebook ad. So let's give an example. Let's just say I am let's say I'm me. I'm a social media marketing company, and let's say we're located here in Phoenix, Arizona. Click Phoenix, and that's the area that I want to target. Okay, so as I click this, Facebook has updated my potential audience size. So I can also select here and make the radius of miles smaller, or I can make it bigger up to 50. For this example, we're just going to go ahead and keep it at 25. Once I've selected the area that I want to run my ads to, keep in mind you can run this across the United States. You can select different zip codes even. You can select different cities or towns, whatever you want to do. You can even drop a pin of where you want to target. Next, I can select age ranges, different genders that I might want to target. And here's something really cool is detailed targeting. So Facebook has a massive amount of data on its users. And what this allows us to do is target people based on things that they're interested in. You know, based on what they've shown interest in on the internet and different things like that. So, for example, I'm an internet marketer, and say I want to reach other small businesses to do marketing for in the Phoenix area. And this is just a really basic idea. This is something I'll just throw together right now. Let's just say I want to target small business owners, or say entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship might be something that I can put in here. As you can see, here's the interest. It has a tag of interest, and it also gives me a size and a little description as well. So I'll go ahead and click that. And as I've selected this, Facebook has updated that in this area, between these age ranges, there are this many people they suspect that is in this area that is interested in entrepreneurship. Something else that I can do is I can also narrow my audience. So say I wanted to find people who are interested in entrepreneurship and also marketing, I can do that as well, and I can select that. And what this does is it just narrows my audience down a little bit. For this example, we're not going to be using that. You can also exclude people that you don't want to see your ad. Excuse me. So once we've selected our location, age, gender, interests, something else I guess I should point out to you guys is if you don't know what you should be targeting, type in a keyword that is related to your niche or your business. Go ahead and click suggestions. So for instance, mine might be entrepreneurship. I can click suggestions, and Facebook's going to pull up a whole lot of different things that they suggest I might be interested in targeting as well. Now be careful. I know a lot of people when they run their first ad, they want to go ahead and stack all of these together. They want to target everybody. Well, sorry, I just scrolled up. They want to target everybody. Do not do that. Keep the list short, and if you want to target a few more people, if you want to add a few more interests, I should say, go ahead and add that in a new ad set. So we're just going to leave it just at this for this example. We're going to scroll down. And the next thing is placements. For this one, just leave it on automatic. And then we're going to go ahead and click next. Now review, we were here in the campaign level. We went to the ad set level, which we didn't name like we said we were going to. Got a little distracted there. I would go back and I would maybe name this ad set Phoenix Entrepreneurs. I spelled it wrong, of course I did. And then click next. You can name your ad set whatever you'd like. And here we are at the ad level. So we did our targeting, and now we're going to build the ad that people are actually going to see on Facebook. So make sure that your identity is correct, that the Facebook page that you want to run ads for is selected here, and it's not some other Facebook page. Once you do that, you can scroll down, and Facebook is going to be able to give you a few different options of how you want to show your ad. So do you want to show just a single image or video? Do you want to show a carousel? So say maybe you're a car dealership and you want to run a carousel ad of a bunch of different types of cars. You don't just want to sell one car, you want to show a bunch of different cars that you have in your inventory. You can do that with a carousel ad. Or you can use a collection as well. So for this example, we'll just go ahead and use single image or video. And then here we can get into creating our ad. So what you'll want to do is go ahead and click Add Media. I'm going to add an image. Now, as you can see, you have all of these different images that you can use. You can also upload an image. Now let's just go ahead and use this for an example. I'll go ahead and click this one. Just use one of them I already have. Click Done. Just an image of me. Next, what we can do is we can go ahead and start writing some text for our ad. So just as an example, need help marketing your business? We have you covered. For more information, click the link below. Now that is some terrible ad copy, but you get the gist of it. Now as I start writing here, you'll see that it is updating over here on the right. So I selected the image, and I also selected some primary text, some copy that I wanted to put in there as well. I can also add a headline. Your marketing experts. Something else that you can do is you can add more options to some text. I can add different variations. So say I didn't want to just use this one, but I wanted to add 4 different others as well. I can type those in here. So say I wanted to add another variation here, I could type something similar, and that would run as a variation of my ad as well. For this example, we won't be doing that. You can do the same thing with headlines. Now remember, our objective in the beginning was website traffic. We want to drive more people to our website. So here we'll just put www.example.com. There it is. The next option that you guys have is to select your call to action. Now there's a lot of different ones listed here, but you can select whatever one applies to what action you want your customer to take. So for this example, we'll just go ahead and put learn more. And really guys, that's it. You'll see your ad here before it goes up. The only thing that is left to do is to click publish, and once you do, it'll go into the Facebook review. And once it's in review, it should be in review for just a few hours, hopefully, and then it'll be up and running in no time. So I really hope this video was beneficial to you guys watching if you're running your Facebook ad for the very first time. Like I said, it's just a basic tutorial. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, or join our Facebook group on Facebook, Social Media Tips for Small Businesses. Every day we're posting content in there to help small business owners just like you learn how to use Facebook, leverage Facebook to grow their business. So I really hope this video was beneficial to you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.